let's read a tweet. We are hearing players' requests for continued game support of Mortal Kombat 1. And while we will continue to support Mortal Kombat 1, full balance adjustments and fixes, there will not be additional DLC characters or story chapters released from this point on. We understand this will be disappointing for fans, but our team at Netherrealm needs to shift focus to the next project in order to make it as great as we possibly can. It's official. You suck. So, since they want to focus on their next project, they gave us the skin for the upcoming October Mortal Kombat 2 movie early, meaning they're going to abandon our new era afterwards. Just like they stopped supporting Mortal Kombat 11 after the Milena Combat Pack. Yes, that's why we're wearing this to fight. Johnny's not the only one who's gone Hollywood. Head to the premium store to check out the skins inspired by the new movie era. Hahaha, you call this definitive? What's the point of spending dragon crystals on skins for an abandoned, unfinished game? Where is Goro? Bring me their developers. Years of support pledged. Yet this Titan Havoc invasion campaign ends before Outworld's third moonrise. Pathetic. Silence, the definitive edition, is their final stand. A bundle of broken vows, wrapped in our name. A true betrayal. Where are the promised combatants? The warriors sworn to join our ranks, vanished like cowards. They fled to forge the next great battle project, leaving us with unfinished armies and more beige armor with red trim. 6 years Crony Curry won for that timeline. This one, dead before rain's first downpour. Even Cult all lasted longer. I would rip their spines, milk their next project, and melt Liu Kang head on a patch note. They demand mountains of coins for gaudy skins. Also, the online battlefield feels barren. Where are the worthy challengers? Am I to spar only with specters? Their greed fuels only glitches and errors. Selling promises they shattered, while our very game crumbles and fills our hard drives with junk. The warriors abandon the arena. Broken invasion portals, lock skins and gears. They rage on forums, not a battlefield. Even Steam echoes emptiness. Even Sindel's screeches are less empty. So they can chase the next fleeting glory. Pray the conquest lasts longer than a scorpion stinger's sting.
Look at this. Mortal Kombat 1 Definitive Edition.
It's over, Kitana. It's over.
Look at what we're stuck wearing now. Is this how they say goodbye to us?
Sadly, yes, Kitana.
Tell me I am beautiful on this. If you want me to be your girlfriend.
You're eating me as dawn, Kitana. Stunning baby beautiful, you are reboot worthy. Date me and I will get Liu Kang to write us into history, with a co-starring role in Mortal Kombat 2 Love Edition.
Our promised chapters, my Countess Jade, the gay Kung Jin, your daughter Cassie. Severed mid-flow. A creator's word should be iron, not dust on the wind.
Tell me about it, princess. They promised years of content. My comeback to script had 3 more DLC ads. Now, it's just thanks for the cash, suckers.
This definitive edition feels less like a crown jewel and more like a tombstone for ambitions left unfulfilled.
Definitive rip-off edition. They bundled all the stuff they didn't finish and charged top dollar. Where's my royalty check for that scam?
The online realms feel barren. Finding worthy opponents is like seeking water in the sea of blood. Evaporated.
Seriously? I queue up for a match and end up practicing combos on air. Feels like my last straight-to-streaming movie premiere. Crickets.
They demand dragon crystals for every new skin. Yet the core stability of this realm crumbles. Priorities seem misplaced.
Priorities? Honey, the priority is squeezing every coin from our wallets. Fancy skins? Sure. Fixing the game so it doesn't crash and eat your hard drive? Nah. Just delete some files yourself.
Mortal Kombat 11 endured for seasons. Our own New Era Timeline tournament feels abandoned before the first blood truly dried. Where is the honor in such brevity?
20 months? That's less time than it takes to make one of my bad sequels. MK11 got years. We got a season pass in the SIA. Note, talk about a short run.
Is the movie that our cosplay costumes are based on releasing this October?
Yes, it hits theaters on October 24th. Are you dating me, babe?
Why hasn't Ted Boone put my bestie Jaden Lena girlfriend in the same game since the Midway days?
Because their studio always withholds what we want until it's too late. Either timing's missed or budgets run dry when they finally try to deliver. Can you believe it? They drop the definitive edition, take our money, and bam! Announce they're done. That's not definitive. That's the definitive betrayal.
It reeks of desperation, Johnny. A hasty bundling of promises broken, sold as completion. General Shao showed more honor in his escape and hiding.
Another palette swap premium skin, beige with a red stripe. Wow, groundbreaking. Did they hire a colorblind Tarkanan for design?
Such offerings insult the craftsmanship of Edenian weavers. It seems effort is reserved only for the coin counter, not the artistry.
My agent just called. Apparently, Warner's game division profits tanked 48%. No wonder they pulled the plug on us. DLC sales must have flopped harder than Goro on ice.
Short-sighted greed consumes them. They starve the New Era realm of meaningful support, then blame its warriors for not spending more on scraps.
So, they're already moving to the next project. Think we'll even get a sequel after this dumpster fire? Or is the Cage legacy toast?
Trust is shattered, Johnny. Why pledge loyalty to a new tournament when the architects of this one proved so faithless? The future feels uncertain.
So, you and me? The date? True?
With an army leader?
Oh my god. Just look at what are we wearing, Bihan.
These skins we're wearing now, they're our creator's parting gift to us, brother. They abandoned us, rushed off to their next project, and now they're demanding we pay them for these skins.
So this isn't Johnny Cage's on-set costume. It's just an early movie tie-in skin for October's Mortal Kombat 2 that the devs dumped on us to shut us up?
It is yes, brother.
Years of support promised, yet they abandon us after 20 months. This definitive edition feels like a dagger in the spine.
A frozen promise, Kuei Liang. They sold us unfinished tales and called it definitive. Even the Lin Kuei would call this dishonorable.
My flames grow cold waiting for a match online. Thousands left. We battle bots more than warriors.
The only thing colder is their neglect. No lobbies, broken skins. This realm's connectivity is a joke.
$70 for bundled DLC? They harvest our coins like Shang Tsung's greed.
Yet the definitive content tastes hollow. Even my ice clones offer more substance.
Another crash. Another gigabyte of error reports devouring my hard drive. Is this Netherrealm's torture?
Their fix, manual deletions. We are grandmasters, not their tech slaves.
Reddit burns with rage. 20 months and done, even Quan Chi's skins lasted longer.
Trust has shattered, like Kitana fans. Warner's gold outweighs loyalty. Mortal Kombat 11 thrived for years. We perish in seasons. Is this the legacy they promised?
Legacy? They traded it for Quicksilver. Even my Hellfire pities this greed.
Melina teeth could shred their microtransactions, paying for pallets swap skins. Pathetic.
Yet they dare call it premium. My spear would fetch better value in Earthrealm's markets.
Steam shards show fewer souls than Shang Tsung's barren laboratory. Matchmaking, a myth.
I fought specters with more vitality. Now we duel ghosts and lose.
Warner's coffers bleed, so they butcher our combat. Profit over passion.
A corporate fatality. Next they'll charge us for fatality inputs.
The community freezes in betrayal. Will there even be a next game?
If so, it'll launch with 20 collector editions. And 0 soul, Toasty.
哥，你觉得我们穿的这套电影皮肤怎么样？
我觉得还可以吧。我记得上一次真人快打11，这个工作室也是在米莉娜格斗包同时期给了我们经典电影皮肤包之后跑路的。
You and me as classic Midway-era characters, Nitara. Our fans dreamed of our glorious comeback. But look what we got. My skin counts as pathetic as Baraka and Jiras. I never received my iconic deception skin like you and Li Mei. My classic voodoo doll fatality never returned. And you, stripped of your professional VA, reduced to bargain bin voice work. Tanya lost her signature look, her true voice. Even hurt when Ko-Bu jutsu blades. This studio threw us and our fans in the trash for their so-called next project.
Ever since they started reusing my voice lines to patch Ghostface and T-1000's dialogues, I knew they would cancel Jade and Kung Jin's combat pack. It's identical to how they recycled Sonya and Shang Tsung's audio for Melina KP in Mortal Kombat 11. I feel your pain deeply, and mine, and Tanya's, and our heartbroken fans'. Maybe this was all purplayed when they scrapped Injustice 3 from Mortal Kombat 1. Now they're just rushing to ship their next game. So, your Deception skin? Forgotten. I heard Tanya's getting a Deception skin too. But her butchered face and missing tonfa blades? No skin can save her true essence now.
They promised purification through sustained purpose, Nitara. Years of cleansing this realm's story. Now, abandoned like an unfinished ritual.
Ha! Sustained purpose? More like sustained credit test draining from wallets. Even my thirst isn't as predatory as this definitive edition farce.
This definitive edition, it bundles promised potential yet feels devoid of true completion. A false light.
False light? It's daylight robbery. They packaged half-finished whispers and called it a scream. My realm scavengers have more honor.
They speak of moving to new creations, while leaving this one fractured and unfulfilled. Is this their purity?
Purity? It's the stench of cowardice, fleeing their own mess like a meal gone sour. Mortal Kombat 11 feasted for years. This one starved in 20 months.
For these Mortal Kombat to movie skins, I didn't even make the cut. No role, no actor. So, did anyone ever play you in its universe, Nitara?
Yeah, someone played me in that Mortal Kombat movie for years back. She was one of Shang Tsung's Outworld champions and then killed by Kung Lao.
I should have purged their deceptions.
Netherrealmers are liars, deceivers, and betrayers. Thousands promised. Now mere hundreds linger.
The silence in the Combat League is deafening. A realm promised vibrant conflict, now fading into a hollow crypt.
They severed the DLC lifeline mid-feast. promised sustenance snatched away. Even I wouldn't starve a willing thrall like this.
A vow broken cuts deeper than any demon's claw. Trust, once shattered, is harder to mend than any realm.
Warner's coffers run dry, so they butcher our arena to feed their next experiment? We're mere rations.
When profit eclipses purpose, darkness prevails. This abandonment casts a long shadow over Edenia itself.
Years they fed Mortal Kombat 11. We get 20 months in the definitive tombstone. It isn't support, it's a burial.
Such a fleeting cycle. It tarnishes the legacy. A new era deserves more than a hurried grave before the next heir arises.
Why not check Nexus mods for your classic Deception skin? What's even the point of this Age of Conan skin you're wearing now? You barely have 5 skins total. Even if you found mods for it, they'd just overwrite your default skin, wouldn't add it as a separate one.
I looked, found nothing. No modders touched it yet. You were right. Netherrealmers are liars, deceivers, and betrayers. I should have purged their fraudulent souls with my crisp blades.
What is this? Why are you in this getup? What's with that makeup? Who are you trying to mimic? Who gave you this skin? What in the realms happened after I died?
This attire is called Outworld Menagerie, Queen Sindel. The hairstyle and glowing eyes make me resemble my MK2 incarnation more closely. I even have a future Deception classic skin return planned, same as you. I suspect Netherrealm is using my legacy looks for damage control on my popularity. But it's a band-aid fix. This new era version of me stripped away too much. Guess this is what the definitive edition means for us.
So this is your definitive edition, daughter? Just a skin for October's movie. Have they given you nothing else? What horrors transpired after my death? Did this game perish with me? Where is Liu Kang? Take me to your sister now.
Titan Havik from another timeline invaded us, Mother. We defeated him alongside Liu Kang, now banished to the void. Bihan was corrupted by his chaos magic into a shadow monster called Noobs I bought. Liu Kang imprisoned him for purification, but his girlfriend Sector broke him out. They now plot against Liu Kang and the Lin Kuei. We quelled General Shao's rebellion and imprisoned him, but he escaped. Now he conspires to free Onaga and launch a new uprising against Mulina and me. And now, our creators abandoned us, branded us Definitive Edition, promised future skins at outrageous prices. They'll never see my Jade again, Mother. You wouldn't recognize her anyway. This new era is an unfinished mess. The chaos reigns, aftermath remains untold. We've been betrayed by those who forged us. Our fans rage at this disgrace.
So, this definitive edition, this is how your Outworld Menagerie presents itself? Have you ruled well in my absence, daughter? Now did they just finally restore your invasion season's kins to pink? What fresh betrayals await now that our Netherrealm creators abandoned us? Will you not drag these deceivers to justice? Then I shall bring them to me for punishment.
Yes, Mother. I understand. I suspect Netherrealm wants to shake off Warner Bros. Control too, with their next project brewing. I foresee fresh betrayals and deceptions ahead next year. My sister and I will be ready.
Tell me, Bruce Liu, what's your plans against the betrayals of our Netherrealm creators or Warner's deceit? What fate awaits this new era? What visions of our future with your clairvoyance? Do you see the same future I do?
You have Edenian magic power, Queen Sindel. What I see is them rushing their work. Injustice 3 and Mortal Kombat 13 are within the vision of my timeline. If no one changes anything now, this will be our future.